And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand-checking on and off the ball.
It sure is fun to watch, DA. Thank you. You know, Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9", and I played power forward and sometimes center. Kevin Durant is 6'11", and he plays the two-guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that end. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass at every position. The way of just the one-sided guy, that has gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set. You got to make sure you can play basketball in that way, no matter what size you are. 5'9" to 7 foot. You have to be equal in skill, and I love it.
Wow, I do too. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Duncan. Robertson is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's LeBron James. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. And for the Lakers, we've got Chamberlain. Malone is out there with Bryant. Then it's Stockton. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Robertson, good.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Malone outside. Left side, Kobe. The shot, no good. James with some nice D. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
I mean, you better stay up on James. He's always ready to pull up when the D isn't up on him.
Stockton passes to Kobe. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this.
Malone taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Robertson outside. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And yes, it's good.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's LeBron. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kobe with it. Wade picks him up. And Wade sends it back.
Wade is an excellent shot blocker from the 2 spot. I mean, he's remarkable at timing his jumps and swatting shots back.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Malone. On the wing, Bryant. The 19-foot shot, and that's good. Over 2. Here's Robertson. It's a 3-point game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. From the high post, he drills it.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Jordan. From deep three-point range. That shot no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Wade misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent it.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Now here's Robertson. Chamberlain with the block. And they'll keep possession. Outside Jordan. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Timberwolves leading by 3. James looking around. Pass to Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar with it. He's covered by Stockton. 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Some solid defense from Kobe. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Malone, Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And it's good for 2.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
No question, GA. I mean, it takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness. The defense has done a good job of forcing him in tough shots this quarter.
Robertson against Stockton. Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Wade outside. Shoots over Malone. They get it again. And it's sent back by Bryant. And he's able to get it back.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Duncan.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
High post shot. Los Angeles with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Robertson. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Timeout.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you've played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Just 5 on the clock. James misses. Lakers trail by 7. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Robertson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Robertson's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Antetokounmpo shoots it in.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Robertson against Stockton. Now the pass to LeBron. Knocked loose. Kobe with the steal. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Abdul-Jabbar. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robinson's checked in for Chamberlain, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Bryant. Timberwolves also changing it up. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Duncan, and it's Baylor in for LeBron. No good on the second free throw. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Rockets. Leonard, the pass to Curry, stolen by Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw good, Thomas.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. He possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Now here's Curry. The dish to Robinson. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Thomas against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Thomas passes to Olajuwon. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Havlicek outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 4th in scoring, 7th in rebounding, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. The first free throw is good. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending a guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard or offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs they just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
It's rebounded by David Robinson. And And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. And stolen by Thomas. And now the Timberwolves on the break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Frazier. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Minnesota leading by 11. Thomas dishes to Garnett. Baylor kicks to Thomas. Timberwolves passing it around. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Thomas got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Garnett with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Over Giannis. And Garnett misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the dunk by Baylor.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. High, arcing shot. Minnesota with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Stolen by Robinson. Now the Lakers on the break. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's Olajuwon. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record.
In a Greek way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, you know, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them get the lead after 1.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Minnesota, Thomas is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Baylor. Then it's Garnett. And it's Olajuwon in at the center, filling out the middle. Minnesota making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. And that one misses.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
The offensive rebound, Olajuwon. They shoot again. No good on the layup. Lakers trail by 12. Frazier kicks to Curry. Some solid D from Nowitzki. for Minnesota. They've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Paul's checked in for Minnesota. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Irving finds Curry. The kick out to Frazier. A 15-footer. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
17-foot shot on the way. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. And all too common. Basketball one-on-one. And the shot goes up for the body also.
Olajuwon with the block. And they're able to recover. And they'll keep possession. Irving passes to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Floats one. And it's Frazier getting it to go. Frazier's got 6 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Thomas. Nowitzki left side. Over Leonard. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Thomas. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Paul passes to Olajuwon. They get a hand on it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Strength and determination. It takes a lot more than that to knock Paul off his shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Lakers. Chamberlain's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Malone comes in for Leonard. And Kobe is subbed in for Steph Curry. Minnesota also making some changes. LeBron comes in for Baylor. And it's Robertson in for Isaiah Thomas. Free throw drops for Paul. Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights the last game? So really what I'm saying is a shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Matumbo. Oh, come on, let's go to the next. Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get off shot blockers.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Frazier. Malone down low. Defended by Nowitzki. Malone misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
James misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to defend.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A floater. He lays it in. LeBron's got his second bucket.
And James likes pulling out the floater from time to time. Such a soft touch close to the basket.
Bryant in the post, working on James. Bryant can't get it to go. From about 19 feet, Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Kobe against Olajuwon. Here's Bryant, and the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rearview mirror. He's relentless.
Here's Paul. Malone with the block. Lakers trail by 13. Irving surveying the floor. Passes it to Malone. Malone is doubled. Lakers passing it around. 5 to shoot. Bryant drives in, and the dunk by Kobe.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
All up top. He's covered by Irving. James outside from beyond the arc, and then some. LeBron's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
Oh, that's just great judgment right there from James. He has a firm understanding of when to let it fly.
Here's Kobe. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's a 2 from Paul. And the shot is long, but they recover it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in assists, and he was also one of the league's most aggressive ball-hawking defenders, finishing top 5 in steals.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. And the first one goes. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Stockton comes in for Irving. Timberwolves also changing it up. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Olajuwon. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Paul. Nowitzki hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lakers trail by 16. Stockton up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
The shot's good from Robertson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And he recovers it. Wade against Jordan. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. Good D by Wade. Kobe with the steal. Knocked away. Here's Malone. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Robertson scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Malone outside. On the wing, Bryant. Over James. And it's Bryant missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And then Wade slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives, who bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand their legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Free from Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Havlicek, he's checked in for James. Lakers trail by 20. The pass to Jordan. Now Bryant. Wade is covering. Bryant in the post. Working on Garnett. Excellent D there from Garnett.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Bryant against Havlicek. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wade left side. And stolen by Jordan. And it's the Lakers on the break. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Wade. Timberwolves leading by 22. Chamberlain with the block. And he gets it back. Robertson against Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Pass to Havlicek. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Clock is at 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Stockton, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Havlicek outside. Garnett kicks to Wade. Back to Garnett. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Some changes for the Lakers. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chamberlain. Leonard comes in for Bryant. And Curry subbed in for Stockton. Minnesota also with the sub. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Dwayne Wade. Off the inbound, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Robertson at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Duncan comes in for Abdul-Jabbar, and it's Baylor in for Havlicek. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers trail by 20. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Thomas dishes to Duncan. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Robertson. No good that time. Nice D from Duncan. Leonard against Baylor. Thomas surveying the D. Here's Robertson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
All right, let's take a look at some key stats before we jump back into the action of the second half. Not a great start for my Los Angeles Lakers. Not much to write home about at all. Michael Jordan shouldering the load, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. It's not pretty. Giannis coming off the bench with 8 points and 5 boards. Kobe. What are you doing? 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals and a block. Filling up the stat sheet, but not where it counts. Shooting 3 from 13 from the field. Really needs to lift in the second half if the Lakers are to get over the line. Walt Frazier, 6 points. Kawhi, nobody. Now, David Robertson has missed 2 layups. He's 1 from 3. 2 of those misses are from under the ring. They are layups, they are putbacks. This needs to change in the second half. Nobody else of note, even Wilt, yet to trouble the scoreboard, although he has 6 and 6. That's right, 6 rebounds and 6 blocks. So definitely a lot of work for the Team Ads Lakers to do in the second half. Moving across to Minnesota. Team Dan, after that overtime thriller in Game 2, they have come to play. Some role players, even Chris Paul contributing off the bench. 1 from 3 from the field, actually getting on the board this week. Nowitzki serviceable in his limited minutes. Dwayne Wade being kept very quiet. He has been scoring well in this series. But Hakeem, off the bench, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, really making it tough for Team Ads. Kareem with 13 huge rebounds to go with 8 points and 2 big blocks. Isaiah Thomas, 8 points and 5 assists, 2 steals. Everybody gelling at the moment. And the top 3, we have the big O, Oscar Robertson, with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. LeBron, not as productive as he has been, but geez, is there really any need to? 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. And Timmy Duncan, the big fundamental, 8 points and 5 rebounds, rounds out our halftime recap. Let's look at the comparison here. What are the telling points? 37% shooting from the field for Team Ads. And the Timberwolves, limited 3-pointers, but they are shooting at a clip of 50%. Where are the other key stats? We are looking at absolute domination on the rebounds. 16 offensive rebounds, 29 defensive rebounds. That is a total of 45 rebounds in a half of basketball to a mere 26 for the Ads all-time Lakers lineup. Biggest lead 22. Team Dan's biggest lead last week was 23. Let's head to the second half and see if my Team Ads Lakers all-time lineup can make a comeback, get on a run, led by Kobe, led by Jordan. Let's get back to the action and check out the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
Yeah, Greg, and that's somewhat of a surprise. I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a meager 37% for the game. Malone is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Michael Jordan. And there's Bryant. And it's Stockton in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Timberwolves leading by 20. Robertson outside. Pass to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
Bryant with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Looking to get back on track here.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Wade. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice D from Malone.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Stockton against Wade. Malone outside. Inside. Bryant in the post. Covered by LeBron. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Minnesota leading by 20. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And it's Bryant in the corner. Robertson with the steal. Stockton against Wade. Robertson outside. Malone with the block. They recover it. Duncan, the good-looking shot from the wing. Duncan's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortableness.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Wade passes to Duncan. Shoots over Chamberlain. Rebound the Lakers.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Jordan's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Duncan finds Wade, lets it go from deep. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Count it, good. 12 points for him.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, So energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Here's Jordan, and he finishes nicely on the way. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Wade up top. He's covered by Stockton and stolen by Jordan. Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down home.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Robertson dishes to Wade. Back to Robertson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Kobe. And another basket for the Lakers. And here is LeBron. He's got 11. Clock at 6. Duncan trying to break loose. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in the game.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those typicals.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 6.
The D can't let Wade do them like that. He's fantastic at cutting them to shreds with his handle.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Stockton. Outside Bryant. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Wade outside. Shoots over Malone. Offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And stolen by LeBron. Duncan at the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside for Stockton. Stockton draws the double. To the inside. Here's Malone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Malone. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Malone. Some changes for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chamberlain. Irving comes in for Michael Jordan. And Stephen Curry subbed in for John Stockton. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Olajuwon against Giannis. And that one hits back iron. Kobe kicks to Curry. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Bryant up top. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Basket good. Kobe's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Thomas passes to Nowitzki. Over Malone. Nowitzki, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 16-point game. Bryant against Havlicek. Shot, high post. A second chance effort, and the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Outside for Curry. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Havlicek against Bryant. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Thomas against Bryant. 6 to shoot. Olajuwon with the block. And Nowitzki with a clear path to the basket. That one drops for him. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Lob pass to Bryant. Tipped away. Giannis dishes to Malone.
Minnesota foul.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Free throw drops from Malone. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
The pass to Nowitzki. Here's Olajuwon. Malone with the block. Outside Curry. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Havlicek against Curry. The 10-footer. And good that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. Thomas got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
It's Nowitzki, top of the key. Pass to Baylor. Olajuwon trying to break free. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Nowitzki.
And that's 10 straight points in nowhere to be found.
Moving it up. Thomas, good. He's got 12.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Thomas finds Nowitzki. Outside Baylor. Poked away. 32 seconds left in the third. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside Curry. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves leading by 18. So on the floor for Minnesota. Baylor is out there with Garnett. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Thomas against Irving. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Free throw no good for Giannis. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Thomas against Robinson. Here's Havlicek. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Lakers trail by 16. Outside Irving. Pass to Leonard. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Lakers.
And what makes him so special as a big man is how skilled he is. I mean, he can contribute in any number of ways.
Havlicek outside. Here's Nowitzki. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back. The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Here's Garnett, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on David Robinson.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
First one falls for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Chamberlain comes in for Robinson, and it's Jordan in for Irving. Timberwolves also changing it up. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. James comes in for Baylor, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Havlicek. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Shoots over Curry. Garnett the pass to Duncan. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Wade kicks to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Leonard missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Giannis dishes to Curry. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Leonard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and the shot goes down. 16 points for Giannis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thomas finds James. Wade from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sweet little floater. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about shooting. You love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
Leonard against James. Outside Curry. Now, here is Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Chamberlain, and the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kobe's checked in for Leonard, and it's Stockton in for Steph Curry. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Minnesota. Robertson comes in for Thomas. Giannis passes to Chamberlain. Lee pass was put in just the right spot.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Lakers trail by 14. Kobe, the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Here's Wade. And that one's on target from the wing.
Wade's J, bread and butter, a remarkably consistent jump shot.
Lakers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Bryant finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Wade dishes to Robertson. Wade passes to Robertson. Fires the three. Excellent D from Stockton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 12-point game. The three. They grab their own miss. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Still Lakers ball.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Down low, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Here's James. Kicks it out to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Kobe. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that thing.
Here's James. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the paint. Robertson with the steal. James wide open. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Duncan with the block. But they'll get another chance. Antetokounmpo against Duncan. Outside Bryant. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Robertson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Duncan. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Timeout called the Lakers. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Stockton. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. At the teardrop, Malone with the block. Here's Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Love seeing James shoot the ball. He dialed in from that area on the floor.
Stockton kicks to Jordan. Outside Bryant. The tray. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Timberwolves leading by 16. Now James. There's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Malone. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Ball's knocked loose. Kobe, the pass to Stockton. Back to Kobe. And here's Chamberlain. Covered by LeBron. They double-team Chamberlain. The open shot. Stockton gets the 14-footer to fall.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
James kicks to Wade. Off target from 3-point range.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup.
And if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Pass to LeBron. Wade surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Lock at 6. Duncan finds James. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hey, wait.
Here's Robertson. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to Jordan. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Timberwolves also changing it up. Baylor, he's checked in for Duncan. Thomas comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Robertson. Paul against Payton. Passes it to Baylor. Outside Thomas. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Frazier. Paul against Payton. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Nowitzki. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Wow. Just wow. We've implemented some playbooks. I don't know if my Lakers can survive this onslaught. The series is now tied at 3 games. 3 games won, 3 games lost. Everybody is 3-3. Way to blow a 3-1 lead team adds. All right, let's delve into the box score quickly at the luckless Lakers today, who went 0-2. Kobe and Giannis, the only two that really stepped up in that second half to try and get the W, but it was too little too late. Dan's Timberwolves were just too good. Kobe, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, a couple of steals, and a block. Giannis with a big 22 and 12 on 24 minutes of court time. Jordan did not come to play in the second half. 16, 4, 3, and 2 steals. And contributors, Curry tried to heat up with a couple of threes in the third. Stockton did all he could to facilitate. Wilt, a very, very quiet night on the offensive end, but 12 rebounds and 7 massive blocks. Yeah, Frazier, there's not a lot to write home about with the rest of these lineups. David Robinson, 2 from 5 from the field, all 3 misses being open layups. So, yeah, not much to say in that respect. Timberwolves weren't mucking around after that overtime loss. Weren't mucking around at all. Look at that. Look at the rebounding stats. 25 offensive boards. And yeah, that's not a pretty picture for team ads at all.